What's going on, everyone? So, oh my God, that Witch's Coven put out that thingy about like your lymph nodes and like taking a lot of shits or whatever the fuck, dude. I'm telling you, it's like I'm shitting out my lymph nodes or whatever the fuck because, oh man, I think I have to take a shit again. It's just like I'm doing this like detox thingy with like cucumber smoothies and all that bullshit, and it's like. It's like no bullshit. I'll like take a shit and I'll like feel my stomach like deflate as I'm shitting. Cause all like that fucking lymph node bullshit, I guess, is like ungooing. But anyway, it's not what this is about. So I'm kind of sort of making that straw thingy that I said I was gonna make. Like, look, I put a hard stop on video games until I finished that because that's not too complicated. But then since I did that, I started procrastinating on that and doing other shit. And then I started doing like bills and budgeting, and I pulled everything off of my Forex. I'm gonna put it back on, but I'm gonna let them close down that account. Then I'm gonna open up a new account, put the 10,000 in there, be an active trader, blah 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 blah. It should take about a month, right, give or take. Um, I found out about I'm behind on everything about the super elite edge nodes. How if you have a maxed out edge, that's why I was trying to get my maxed out edge node. It's gonna be starting in 2024. So I'm just gonna swap as much. I have more than I think I have like $1 million. If I was to swap everything, I would have like 1 million T fuel. So on my of TNT 20. So I'm gonna get maxed out my edge node. So that way when it happens, I'll be an elite edge node. I'm gonna pay all the bills, like so that way I go into 2024 with no bills. I'm gonna restake. That should keep me with about 10,000 theta, I think, give or take. And then I'm just gonna work and put everything into theta. And all my mining I'm gonna put into T fuel, I mean into T drop when I get it. And then when I get back to, hopefully I get to 100,000 theta, because I think we're gonna dip again. Ideally, I should just sell everything, and go full on cicada and just put everything to the side and just wait for the next, because they're gonna crash everything. But I'm viewing it as like I'm cicadaing the big one, which is theta, because really, if I would have just, I'm getting into the habit of like moving big sums of money around because really what it is the only way you're gonna get over the fear of taxes is by dealing with it. So I'm doing that just to get used to it. But I wanna leave in the investment is supposed to like the reason why. Look, Theta is supposed to be the investment before Tiffany started getting all this bullshit. Oh, I was 2 pay cycles away from having my silver loans paid off, and then I was gonna take 6 months to fully invest into Theta, and then I was gonna start having fun money and retiring and all that bullshit. She just fucking wastes everything. Anyways, so, but at least we're gonna go into 2024 with a maxed out edge node and no debt. And then also I have to get back to that part-time architect, cyber architecture job. That's the other thing. Um, there's some thingy about how like the Chinese hackers infiltrated the infrastructure. No, they didn't. They didn't. Like, I don't want to go into it all, but honeypots and look, hey, look, there's a thing. They have a bunch of them now, but I think it was called Nord, Nord Dark Horse, some shit like that. And what it was a system of honeypots. And it would be like, like ICS control system for, fancy name, whatever the fuck. And then you could see like all the attacks mainly coming from China and all that bullshit attacking these things. And then for fun, I would like get those IPs and like hack them back and be like, who think you're messing with? Blah, blah. Like Netcat, open a port and like spam their logs and all that bullshit. And then one day they reached out and they were like, Psst. we're the ones who like catch these fuckers, and you're talking to a honeypot, and we already ran all the shit on you, and keep it up. And I was like, oh my God, for real? So like they didn't get into shit. It's like back to that time when they were, remember like 2 years ago when Biden for I shouldn't do that live, but I thought I had like a hair or a booger, something like that. Anyways, remember when like Biden was like the gas line, blah blah blah. And everyone was like the cyber attacks on the pipelines. Everyone was like, no, we just put it to manual. It's kind of like that. Like I can't go into it, but like it's just more fake news. Now, d- Chinese hackers have gotten into like like the reception's desk, like the email that's not tied to anything. Like like they can change the channel on the cable TV that shouldn't be there because Billy brought in a Windows XP CD and installed it on the whatever to save a few bucks, but not any of the real shit. Not any of the important. If Chinese hackers could get into any of the important shit, do you think we would still be like buying and selling and like pumping gas and all? No, of course not. They didn't get into shit. They're just trying to freak you out. That's why I say if you really want to fight the power, you really want to fight the matrix, learn how to audit the government. The government is one half of everything because they insert themselves between everything we do. Like money is one half of every transaction. It's because the government's one half of everything because they're always there. So if you got to deal with them, why wouldn't you want to know how to audit them, right? It's retarded, anyways. The main takeaway of this is like, I'll get around to the thingy majiggy. It's just like this Tiffany bullshit. It's just, it's like, I don't. Oh yeah, she's that Samsung. I guess it's like she's still doing like shit with Sublime because they just reposted her Samsung mobile thingamajiggy. So I made her a picture or whatever the fuck just to do it. And they're still going off this fucking Coonfany thingy. These people are so fucking retarded. I'm left to believe that whoever is running Coonfany account is Nick Chun because this guy is such a douchey loser. The only thing he has going for him is that they staged a relationship with Tiffany 7 years ago. No wonder why this bitch is so fucking jaded. But like, and then the witches come and put out some article about like what to do to try to keep romance alive and all that bullshit. And like just before that, she's like spammed me on Tinder some more that I only have so she can find me again on it because she needs to like do this Claire Dunphy bullshit and take baths because she has a jaded lifestyle and her schedule is fucking retarded. Look, everyone keeps on saying like they miss Tiff. Maybe it's just the light then. Everyone keeps saying they like miss Tiffany in 2018, which was I call Stephanie, because she was like doing shit in like America. Yeah, do shit in America, but like do shit in America with me. Do shit in America with these fucking retards. Fuck's wrong with you? Fucking studio bullshit. I guarantee you it was some kind of like Warner Records or some bullshit like that. Let me find out. Let me find out. Anyways, so I'll get around to the thingy I'm working on now. I'll probably have something to show in the morning at least. So I'll shoot for that. All right, peace out.